Right, ladies and gentlemen, it is day 508, documentary series from Zero to Millionaire. Alhamdulillah, we're still in the same level. We haven't not got, you know, less into our capital. We are on the way to try to make more money. I'm trying to improve my coding skills and get a coding job. I know, but I will explain you in a little bit. So 2.5 thousand, alhamdulillah, in savings, and we are recently have figured out, for me it was a surprise, that I have to now pay the mortgage of the house we're living in right now. And in that moment it went from, I can't take risks, do the business and this kind of things, into another level of a game when I couldn't afford to take risks anymore. So I'm not gonna be living in some fairy tale world where saying that I can take those risks which I can't afford right now, because if you don't pay the home mortgage, which business is chaotic, it can give you clients or it can't. Thus, on July 2026, I decided that I will go for trying to get a coding job, which is a high paying, maybe inshallah even remote. And the goal behind all of this, like coding, remote, I'm trying to get the best job that I can, so that it's gonna be the best paying and I can pay off this thing as quickly as possible. The debt is not a lot, alhamdulillah, it's only 5 to 6,000, but I have to pay it off still, and I have to make this much money in just 6 months, which is a lot of money. And I decided to get a job, and I am here, ladies and gentlemen. I recorded a video yesterday and I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, I did only 5.5 hours of computer science lessons today. And it's not gonna be very different from today. I woke up today at roughly 9 a.m. I did all of the things, read Quran, gym, Quran, 200 push-ups, which is gym. And then we have right here, I want to show you as a proof. So this is my code space, the place where I code. Okay, this thing is running out, but you can see this timer I put off from YouTube. This is a YouTube video. Can you? Okay, so it's a 10-hour timer, and we are 4.5 hours into 25 minutes of work, 5 minutes of rest. And yeah, now we're here at 11:30 p.m. recording this vlog, ladies and gentlemen, and this video is probably gonna get like a couple of views. It's actually a good thing. At the very beginning of this entire journey, I was a little bit, I don't know, maybe putting a lot of effort into YouTube and was not putting enough effort into the business, the things, my story, basically the things I'm gonna be talking about. But now that I'm getting just a few views, I can record this kind of vlogs and just be very, very, very authentic and real, for better or for worse. This is my timer. My coding space. This is the website. I'm reading what the program should be doing, checking back and forth, and that's it. By the way, we also did 5 languages. Korean, Japanese, Chinese, German, and Arabic. Each one of them, I think we did like 5 to 7 minutes. I was revising the words. I have a standard of 20 to 25 words every day, and that's it. Really quickly, just catching up. I use Anki for that. There is an app called Anki. You can Google and find. Everybody uses it. And I kinda like the way I spent today's day, to be honest. 4.5 hours. I almost finished the homeworks for this lecture. As soon as I finish this homework, I'm gonna move on to another lecture, and we're just one lecture left. If I finish the next one, we're gonna finish the entire course, inshallah. And then after that, finishing this course, we can go fully on into applying for jobs and trying to find one. By the way, I was actually trying to film and do something about the business today with my co-founder. Like we're trying to film a video for the YouTube channel of our business, but for better or for worse, we were having, arguments back and forth. I don't know. I know I should probably be doing something about it because I can afford it. Like spending maybe half an hour, even 1.5 hours every day on the business. Still, I can afford it. I can afford to do outreach. I can afford to do all of those things to drive the business towards its goals. But for one reason or another, I'm not. It's 11:30 p.m. ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to go to sleep and I'm recording this video. I just hope that we're gonna fix those problems. I am happy about the way we're moving, alhamdulillah. It just, alhamdulillah, inshallah, we need more. Like it's alhamdulillah, we're already subhanallah. Now it's only inshallah and like upgrading from where we are right now. We did the languages, we did the coding, we did the vlogging, we did the Quran and gym. All the basics are good. Peace.